Hey guys, so I just wanted to post a quick video because I was deep in thought. But before I get into why I wanted to make this video in the first place, I just wanted to say that you should never leave your house in pajamas. Even if you're going to the store, if you're going up the block, if you're going to move your car, never leave your house in pajamas because it just looks like you're not showing up for life. And I don't know. I just think people should care. Like, you don't have to be dressed up, but at least put on clothes that are meant to be worn outside. Okay, and that's it. That's all I'll say on that subject. Alright, so what did I want to talk about? I was at my side hustle, and so usually when I'm there I get deep into thought, and when you have quiet time and there's no one else around, is usually the time when you like really think about spiritual things and you think about God. And I was just thinking about like where I am in my life right now and how I can see every little moment. Of course, every moment leads up to the present, but I mean every event that has happened in my life. I can see how it made me a better person. I see how it changed my values and the way that I think. And I just wanted to say basically that since I found God, I can see the ways in which he was slowly nudging me in the way that I was supposed to go. When I was asking those questions about life, about who I am, about what I want to do, he gives you nuggets, I feel like. And sometimes we're not ready for the answers to our questions. We're not ready to receive it. I was just thinking about the fact that I'm moving to New Orleans. The things in my life, things in my past, if, certain things would have never happened, I would never, ever, ever have the courage to make the move that I am about to do. I wouldn't do it. But I feel stronger already because, I'm being stretched. And even I was very, very stressed about this move, about this decision. So much so that I kind of got paralyzed for a second. And I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. But I was still so convicted to go. And then, I don't know, in my spirit, I just felt like, this is where I want to be. I want to be in New Orleans for the time being. And so I've been to New Orleans before. And when I had gone, I really loved it so much. And I said to myself, I would love to live here or buy a house here if I had the opportunity to do it. And so while I was looking at places to move, mainly because the lease is up where I am in April, I was looking at places. I was looking at Buffalo, and I was just like, I'll move there because, it's affordable and I can have a place of my own, no problem. But it didn't really feel right, and it also didn't feel right to like my friends, my best friends, and my spirit. It just didn't feel right. And then maybe for like a week and a half, I kept thinking about like France and Paris kept coming into my mind. Why New Orleans didn't come into my mind right away, I don't know. But eventually I was able to pick up that, in my opinion, that's where my spirit was telling me to go. That's where God was telling me to go. And I found an apartment very easy. I had help from someone very, very important, in my life, which like is really making this move possible for me. And so I'm very grateful. And I'm just looking at my life like I can only imagine where, I'm going to go next. But anyway, the reason I'm making this video is just to say that I pray often and I ask God to lead my steps. And when I'm praying for things and I'm asking for things and it's not happening at the speed that I want it to happen and things are not going the way I want it to go, I have to remember that, God's ways are not our ways, and things will happen at the right time. And in the interim, I don't know, just sit down and read a book, or sit down and do some self-help, or just relax and know that God has it. And when that thing that you're supposed to have is supposed to come and you're supposed to have it, it's going to happen like effortlessly and easy. And you won't have to do much. Like, you won't have to try as hard. Of course you have to take action steps, but it won't be such a struggle. I posted that video already, of me announcing that I'm moving to New Orleans still. But in the video I was saying that I wasn't going to drive down to New Orleans, and it was a stretching. Like, when I was talking about it, I was kind of feeling like that would be the best option, but I didn't want to do it. And then yesterday I was just thinking, me trying to get Benji in a transport, me trying to move my stuff the way I want to move it, me getting on flights. I was just thinking, if I rent me a little SUV, a little Jeep, I can get there in one shot. And at the same time, if I think ahead and I'm responsible, like, I'll be able to do this thing that I want to do. What was stopping me was just the driving, and I can drive. And I'm like, if I'm careful, I can do it. I know I can do it. And it seemed like the best, easiest way. So that's why I chose, what I chose. And I feel like that's going to be the most effortless way for me to get down there. And it just makes sense. And it's a stretching. It's something that will make me a better driver as long as I'm safe. And yeah. So I guess my message is do the hard thing, but also I guess don't do the thing that will cause you to struggle. And let God take the lead. He'll show you the way. And I'm going to my bestie's house. So I will see you guys next time.